Okay, welcome to Physics 111 and 112. And depending on which course you're in, you'll see that course listed when you go into your Canvas dashboard. So let me open Physics 1. Both courses are pretty similar in terms of how they're laid out. When you get in there, you'll see in either course about 16 boxes that outline, that show you the 14 topic areas of the semester, each one approximately a week. And the first section is you'll find your course resources. And in there, some general introductory videos about physics in general, syllabus, the equation sheet for Physics 1, and in the case of Physics 2, Physics 1 and Physics 2, something that we'll use widely over the course of the semester, a link to the textbook, which we actually rarely use, Minds on Physics in the Physics Classroom, and other site from which we'll do problems linked to assignments, and Khan Academy. Also a resource you may find useful. Going back to the home page, we can open this coming week's week 1's material. And in here, you'll see the course schedule. Which is a module that you have to open. And when you open it, you'll see the day-by-day schedule for the week's events. Each week we'll have a course schedule, and you'll notice that a week from Monday, your first assignment and lab will be due, and you'll be quizzed in class on the material from assignment 1. So it's good to check the schedule weekly. So notice also in this section for week 1 is the course introduction video, which I'm making right now. I'll put it in here when I finish. Assignment 1, I'll show you that in a minute. Here's a help video for assignment 1, which is old. I need to update that, but there is still some useful information in there. And there's the Google Doc for Lab 1, which we'll be using next week. Here's the place where you'll submit Lab 1 and also answer questions on Lab 1. This is an old Lab 1 help video, but it may be useful, or I may, if I have time, update it. And then, of course, below are some of the videos that also support the assignment. Algebra basics, trig, units conversion. These are general videos. So you have the subject area videos and the help videos. But like I said, the help videos sometimes will be old and not exactly lined up with the assignment. As much as possible, I'll try to update those for the new Canvas assignments and labs. Now let's take a look at assignment 1. I'm going to click on this. I'll pause the video because it's going to open into a non-Canvas website. But when you click that, it'll automatically link you to My Open Math. Some of you may have used that in your math courses. That's what I'm using to support our assignments. When you get into My Open Math, you'll see assignment 1. Other things aren't showing because they're not ready yet. But there'll be an assignment in a lab for all 13 weeks of subject areas. So if you click on this, it'll open. And you'll see assignment 1 worth 10 points. Has the due date there, Monday the 11th. And then you start or resume with this button because I've already been in there. It'll be very similar for Physics 112. Only in this case, there are, I think, 8 questions that total to a value of 10 points. Keep in mind that these are learning exercises. You can submit answers as many times as you want. There's no penalty for trying and guessing. A lot of the questions are quite long. They might have 30 or 40 blank spaces you need to fill out, but if you don't want to do the whole question at one time, you can do a few questions and submit it for an answer. There'll be no penalty. So I'm open to suggestions on how to set this up, but I'm trying to set it up to maximize your learning. So see the assignments as learning exercises, not as an assessment tool. And because if you read the syllabus, you'll see that you can only earn up to 100 points out of 130 points, so you don't need to get a perfect score on every assignment to get a perfect score on your assignment grade. The Physics 112 assignment is similar, only it has more questions, so the scoring is a little bit different. You'll see that when you get there. If you're stuck, you can email me, but be specific about which question and which part of which question you need help with. And it's always a good idea to tell me what numbers you're using and what you're submitting, or if you're writing an equation, how you're writing it, and then I can help you. It's possible that there are still some errors in these questions, and so if you think there's an error in a question, just email me. Also, if you see a help video for this assignment posted, then you can also go there. If you get stuck on a question, just look up that question on the help video. So ideally, there'll be a lot of support for doing these assignments, and doing the assignments will be 70 or 80% of the 8 to 12 hours a week that you spend on the course. So don't expect the assignments to be quick. That's how you learn, by doing the assignments. So if you can do an assignment in less than 4 hours, that's great. If it takes you 6 to 8 hours, that's not out of, that may happen. So just be prepared. You learn by doing the assignments. Okay, I think that's it for the introduction.